Some people drift through life as though moving through molasses, taking years to accomplish what others achieve in mere months. They trudge slowly, weighed down by hesitation, fear, and endless planning. Then there are the rare few, the outliers, who ascend with almost supernatural speed. They cut through obstacles like a sword through silk, leaving everyone else standing still, scratching their heads and asking, how are they moving so fast? If you want to become one of these exceptional individuals, there is no better teacher than Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary samurai who fought 61 duels without ever losing, authored the Book of Five Rings, and lived by principles so precise and timeless they still resonate today. Musashi was more than a warrior. He was a master of accelerated growth, mastering skills faster than anyone around him. He didn't just improve, he improved at lightning speed. And today, you're about to learn how to do the same. Burn your bridges. Eliminate retreat. Most people fail to progress quickly because they always keep a way out, a safety net, a backup plan. They hesitate, thinking, if I fail, I can always try again. Musashi never had that luxury. At the age of 13, he faced his first duel against a fully trained samurai. He didn't pause, second-guess himself, or entertain doubt. He had no choice but to win, and he did. If you want to outpace everyone else, you must do the same. Remove the possibility of retreat. Want to become physically stronger? Commit to a training regimen you cannot escape. Want to start a business? Invest in a way where failure would sting deeply, where there's no turning back. Want to master a skill? Make quitting impossible. Announce your goal publicly. Let the world hold you accountable. When there is no escape, your mind stops making excuses and begins solving problems. Retreat creates hesitation. Cutting it off creates speed. Learn in chaos, not comfort. Most people love to prepare. They research endlessly, read countless books, and plan meticulously before taking action. Musashi's philosophy was entirely different. Real mastery is forged in the heat of battle, not in classrooms or theoretical exercises. He learned by doing. He tested himself in actual combat, refining his skills in the chaos of life rather than the safety of study. If you want to progress faster than anyone else, stop waiting for perfect conditions. Want to fight? Step into the ring. Want to write? Publish immediately. Want to speak? Step onto the stage. Throw yourself into situations where you must adapt, learn, and grow. Every failure is a lesson, every mistake a stepping stone toward mastery. Musashi lost early fights, studied his errors, adapted, and ultimately became undefeated. Learning in comfort is slow, learning in action is rapid. Adapt or die, reject rigid systems. People crave formulas, a rigid system, a single blueprint that promises success. Musashi despised this mindset. He never confined himself to one style, breaking long-held samurai conventions by wielding two swords instead of one. He adapted mid-fight, responding to changing conditions and exploiting weaknesses as they appeared. If you want to outpace everyone else, you must be flexible. Abandon the notion that there is only one right way to do things. Mix strategies, borrow from different disciplines, and discard methods that don't work. The fastest learners are not those who stick rigidly to tradition. They are like water, fluid and adaptive, able to change direction instantly to meet the demands of the moment. Cut the fat. Embrace brutal simplicity. Complexity slows most people down. They overcomplicate even the simplest tasks, layering unnecessary steps, distractions and rituals onto everything they do. Musashi, by contrast, stripped his fighting down to the bare essentials. Every motion, every strike, every tactic was direct, efficient, and lethal. To move quickly, adopt the same principle. Eliminate anything that does not directly contribute to progress. Focus on actions that produce results. Ignore distractions, cut unnecessary steps, and simplify processes. Efficiency is speed, complexity is a drag. Most people confuse busyness with progress. True mastery lies in subtraction, not addition. Cultivate relentless discipline. Motivation is unreliable. Most people wait for inspiration or the right conditions to take action. Musashi didn't believe in that. He lived by discipline, not fleeting motivation. He trained constantly, without excuses, without relying on anyone else to push him. To accelerate growth, stop waiting to feel ready. Force yourself into action. Build an unyielding schedule and follow it without compromise. Discipline, not desire, is the engine that powers rapid advancement. Even on days when you don't feel like it, act anyway. The speed of your growth depends on consistency and relentless effort, not on mood or circumstance. Master your mind, control your speed. Most people are mentally weak. They overthink, hesitate, and let distractions dictate their actions. Musashi trained his mind like a weapon. He remained calm under pressure, neutralized fear and doubt, and acted decisively, even in the face of death. If you want to move faster than anyone else, master your mental state. Eliminate distractions, social media, idle entertainment, endless scrolling. Control your emotions. Fear, anxiety, and indecision are speed killers. Overthinking is just a slower form of paralysis. The sharper your mind, the faster your movements. The faster your focus, the quicker your results. Die every day, rebirth. Through growth, Musashi treated every day as if it were his last, not through reckless abandon, but by shedding the weak version of himself daily. He killed old habits, limiting beliefs and complacency, reinventing himself continuously. To move faster than anyone else, adopt the same mindset. Let go of your old, slow, hesitant self every day. Recreate yourself constantly. Never settle. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Growth exists at the edge of discomfort, where pain sharpens skill and struggle fuels transformation. Execute relentlessly. Speed over hesitation. The majority of people fail not because they lack ideas, but because they wait. Hesitation kills momentum. Musashi struck decisively, without pause or second-guessing. Speed was his ally, delay was his enemy. To progress faster, act immediately. The perfect moment never arrives. If you wait for it, opportunity will pass. Execute ideas the moment they appear, seize opportunities the moment they surface, and treat every failure as fuel for learning. Reduce unnecessary choices, create strict rules for action, and train your skills until execution becomes automatic. Those who act fastest are the ones who win. Failure is fuel. Musashi understood that mistakes are not enemies, they are teachers. Hesitation often stems from fear of failure, but failure is the fastest route to mastery. The quicker you fail, the faster you learn, the faster you grow. Chase failure deliberately, learn ruthlessly, and let every mistake propel you forward. 10. Move faster than time itself. The world belongs to those who advance like a sword cutting through air, leaving hesitation behind. Those who learn in the chaos of battle, adapt without fear, and push beyond ordinary limits. Musashi achieved this, and so can you, if you abandon the weak, slow, hesitant mindset that chains most people. Most will read these words and do nothing. A select few will rise, take them to heart, and become unstoppable. Which one are you? Comment below and share your choice. If this inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and continue the journey. Move faster, strike sharper, and become the one who cuts through life like a blade.